Hey friends, Ash here with Gents. Time for some first impressions. I hope you're doing well today. Today we're gonna be taking a look at this one, Dolce Gabbana, the one, Luminous Night. I got this one from Harrods, cost $112, which is not really cheap. And then there's also shipping to the US, which is like another 40 bucks. So I paid like $150 for this. Actually a little bit more than that, but we'll just round down. And if you want this, as of this video, that's where you can go, Harrods. And it's gonna run you about that much if you're in the United States. So hopefully it's worth it. In this video, I'll go ahead and show you guys the presentation up nice and close, and we'll just see how this one smells. See if it's worth it and see if this is a good flanker in the one exclusive edition line, which had the one Royal Night and the one Mysterious Night before this one. So let's go ahead and crack into this and see how it is. Here we go, the unboxing of Luminous Night. Fingers crossed that it's gonna be good. The box has a really nice feel to it, like a very slight rubberized feel to it. On the front here, you got the house, name of the fragrance, size and concentration, 100 ml eau de parfum. You got the ingredients on the back. Batch code right there, which is 0328VM. So here is the bottle. Gotta say, I like the way this one looks the most out of the whole exclusive line. Luminous Night, better than Royal Night and Mysterious Night, but let's see how it smells. I can pick it up from the atomizer. It's sweet, decently sweet. Spray it on skin. There we go. Different off skin than from the atomizer. Substantially. You know, the first thought that hit me as soon as I smelled this, a little bit medicinal, like this medicinal sweetness. Definitely warm. The dates, I think, are the main note that people are interested in. So that's a note in the mid. And I think you can pick that up pretty much right away. It's this slightly dark sweetness. To me, again, a little bit more medicinal than syrupy, but maybe there is this little syrupy sweetness to it as well. Very ambery. Yeah, so it's like an ambery forward fragrance with dates kind of playing the main role here off the top. Pick up a little bit of geranium, so it gives you this little hint of freshness, but not a whole heck of a lot. So my initial impression, just my very first impression, is that it's okay, but I don't love it. Don't know that I would say it's better than the one Mysterious Night. Probably not. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it on again over here just to get that very first blast once again and see if maybe the second time, now that I know a little bit what to expect, if I pick up on more or maybe like it a little bit more. I'm trying to wait for the wind to stop because it's blowing that direction, which means as soon as I spray it, it's just gonna go straight into the camera lens. This always happens to me also. I'll come outside and I'll stand around for like 5 minutes. No wind. Okay, good. And then move everything out here as soon as I do. It's like, yeah. Initial blast, a little bit, to me, a little bit cough syrupy. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Still smells pleasant, but that dies away pretty quickly. But that's my very first initial reaction when I first smell it. This sort of, yeah, medicinal syrupy sweetness. So mainly in the opening of those top notes, basil, and then just hints, little hints, bergamot and pepper, not a whole bunch. I think a little more bergamot than pepper. Pepper, I'm not really getting much at all. Going back to this one that I sprayed on initially, you know, see how much it's changed up from that initial blast. It's warmer. That initial sweetness kind of faded away. So now it's taking on more of that ambery facet where it's like a warm, very slightly resinous sweetness with dates over top of it. I like the contrast there. The dates are also sweet, but in a different way from the amber. So it gives you like this little, like this glazed sweetness. And I like that. Not getting a whole lot of incense yet. Just mainly amber, dates, tiny touch of geranium. Pretty much how it's coming through. Now what I'm gonna do is let these dry, come back here in just a little bit and let you guys know how it's changed. As of right now, I like it. I don't really love it, but I like it. 150 bucks? No, absolutely not. I don't think so. Not unless you're just a really big fan of the one or this line. then maybe go for it, you know, collector's purposes, but average guys, nah, they're not gonna be very happy. I'll be right back and we'll wrap this up. I am back. Went inside, sprayed it on again, had my wife smell out the whole thing. So first I'll tell you what she said. She said she loves it. She said this stuff is amazing. So for her, big thumbs up. Now as for me, when I went inside, sprayed it on yet again, and I actually got a little more pepper this time. Not a huge amount. It's blended together really well, so it's not this big spicy burst initially or anything like that, but I did pick up a little bit more. The opening to me still has that sort of medicinal punch initially, and this one is really sweet. Those dates mixing with the amber, it's actually done very well. Like I talked about before, it's got this kind of glazed sweetness that mixes together with that amber. It is mainly amber forward though. The incense, even in the dry down, is not huge, but you do pick up little bits of it. And after spending a little bit more time with it, I like it more now. Initially, when I first sprayed it on, I was like, whatever, you know, it's okay. But spending a little more time with it, I like it a lot more. And it doesn't hurt that my wife really likes it too. I mean, that's a bonus. Do I like it as of this moment more than the one Mysterious Night? Probably not. I mean, that could change, but as of here, today, right now, just first impressions, no. Do I think it's worth 150 bucks? Also no, not at all, not close. I don't regret the purchase though. I knew what I was gonna pay going in, and I knew that it was the one fragrance, so I knew all that. I knew what I signed up for. But I wanted to check it out, see how good it is, and I'm impatient. But if you like the one line, especially that rich, warm, slightly dark sweetness, you know, that sex appeal that the one line has, if you like that, you'll like this. Especially when this hits discounters. I think if you like this line, you should absolutely 100% check it out. It is, I would say, a little bit more wearable on a day-to-day basis than the one Mysterious Night is. And I would say it is probably gonna be an attention grabber pretty close to the one Eau de Parfum, like pretty close to on par with that. It's a date night kind of scent. I can't tell you about the performance right now. I've not had it on long enough, and I've not had multiple wearings to tell you about that. It does come across more like a fall, wintertime fragrance, evening fragrance, which is not really a surprise. I mean, that's what most of this line is, but this one is right there along with, you know, the one Eau de Parfum, the one Eau de Toilette, also Royal Night, Mysterious Night. When you would wear those is when you would wear this one for the most part. Though, like I mentioned, a little bit more versatile than Mysterious Night. You know, rose, oud, saffron fragrances, you usually have to think more about when you're gonna wear those. This one is really a sweet amber fragrance, so a little bit easier to pull off. So those are my overall first impressions. Started off here and went here and then here and now up here somewhere. So this one, just over the course of a few hours, really has become more appealing to me, especially as I got to sit down and kind of smell it and think about it, have my wife smell it and everything. It's good, it's sweet. It's really sweet, but it's good. So there we go. The one Luminous Night. If you smelled this one, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Like I said, you can pick it up at Harrods right now, but 150 bucks for this. 9 people out of 10 are not gonna really like it enough to warrant that much money. I think once it hits discounters, you're probably gonna be looking at around $70 if I had to guess. And at that price, it warrants a look. All right, guys, it's gonna do it for me. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for all your support. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys.